Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Faiq Airudin.
And I'm Afiefah Rosle.
And we're in Talk Zone, where we discuss current topics with the Bruneian youth.
Yeah.
So what we're going to discuss this episode?
Yeah, for today's we're going to talk about success. And different people have different meanings of success. So in order to achieve success, you need to define success first. And some have defined success more into monetary reward, but others emotionally. So we also have a couple of guests here to talk about that.
Yeah, we should introduce them.
Yeah, and firstly we have Hazirah Abang Ali. And also known as Z, she's a DJ, so we have a celebrity here.
All right.
How are you feeling today, Z?
I'm happy, and it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Okay.
That's nice.
And next we have Khalid, who's rocking the suspenders.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna sound quite jealous, yeah.
You can board if you want to.
I'm just saying that to flatter you, but anyway, thank you for coming. And next we have the amazing Mahyuddin Othman, who's a self-proclaimed wallflower, subjectively. So how are you feeling here?
I'm feeling fine and dandy today, so
yes, yeah, back to the topic then, Faiq.
Yeah, so the topic today, as Afa said, is success. So, Muiz, what's your definition of success?
Well, for me, success is reaching the goals you have set for yourself.
Right.
And only by yourself, not anyone, by your peers, for example. Or the other definition for me would be how when someone told you that you can't do it and you did it, for example, like you got an A distinction.
Whoa.
Before that, people say, "Oh, you're too dumb," for example, or you
Is
not
that
do it.
personal experience?
Oh no, not really.
Okay.
You should just say yes.
So what about you, Z?
I kind of agree with Muiz on the second definition of it.
Right.
When someone told you cannot do it, and you want to prove them that you can.
Yeah.
And more towards personally, another definition for me would be reaching a higher level of education and to make your parents proud and to just pay whatever they have done for you in the past.
So you mean like education?
Education first and foremost, and then probably finding a stable career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Would you agree as well?
yeah, I would agree about the whole higher education thing. I also would like to point out that sometimes it's the journey that matters and it's not the destination. So what I'm trying to say, here is sometimes the hard work and all that's what matters most compared to the results.
Yeah.
Although hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
you have a psychology test the next morning and you worked so hard for it. You stayed out late until 2 and you studied and when you found out the results and it's quite excellent and so it feels good. It feels good
So
knowing that you worked hard for it.
For example, if you get an A, it doesn't necessarily have to be an A. B is also considered success for you then.
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Definitely. So it's like the work you put in as well matters as much.
That's a nice one.
So do we need material possession, do you think, to be considered successful?
For me, no. I would say no. I mean, you can have just an average family and they can just be happy with what they have, just having each other around, and there'll be happiness as well.
Would you agree?
I disagree, actually. As society has gone way too materialistic than before.
Right.
So success is definitely when you have a large amount of material possessions. That's how people see it in today's society.
So material possessions as in kind of having electronic gadgets.
Oh yeah, like Apple iPhone, for example.
All right.
Expensive cars.
Yeah,
Okay.
How about you? Do you agree with either of them?
Well, frankly, I do agree with Muiz. Everyone dreams of the 4-bedroom house, a fancy car, eating in a fancy restaurant. It's an American dream. Everyone wants those things.
Okay.
And I guess ultimately, it is also important, but not as important because sometimes it's the little things in life that matters, like picnic in the beach. Barbecue with your neighbors, those sort of things. And having material possessions, it's just an added bonus.
A bonus, exactly. That's what I would say, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Agree with that? No? Muiz still doesn't agree?
So would you say that success is defined by your peers or mostly by your family? Because you were talking about how you want to repay your parents as well.
Make your parents proud.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it can be you know, it can be, it is tolerable. You know, you don't have to really, what your parents has for you, I'm sure it will be a good plan for you.
Yeah.
But you can just talk with them, discuss with them that what you want to do, and try to see if you guys can see the same things, and then work it out from that.
All right. Would you say so as well?
Well, it really depends on the person's definition of success. For example, like Z, she had about the family thing, you know, so it might be dictated by her family instead.
Yeah. So it's also about the scale as well. Kind of like you can have small ideas of success or something bigger, like life plans as well.
Yeah.
Would you say so as well?
Well, I think it's a balance of both because, I mean, as much as you want to do something that you really want, sometimes you need to consider what your family members think of, you know, what you want to do. For instance, if I want to get into art, for instance, and my parents think that it's not a good idea, I have to consider their opinions as well because they graduated without Google and Wikipedia.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a good thing. Exactly.
Back in time, I mean, what do you want to be? You know, as a success in a success context. I mean, what do you want to be? What you?
In terms of career?
In terms of career or any other. You know.
Probably involved in law, perhaps. I mean, I want to be a lawyer, I guess.
Do you think you would be able to achieve it?
Well, hopefully, inshallah, with God's will.
You will. I'm sure. That about you guys.
That's nice. For me, I love talking, communication, public speaking, and that. So probably I'm looking career in that area. So hopefully I can achieve that.
Okay.
Yeah. And yours as well?
What type of career that I want? Is it?
Even career, but kind of
Achievement in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Well, definitely I want to go like bungee jumping,
Right.
skydiving, you know.
Yeah.
So you can the different scales of it. Kind of like some people have kind of like those ideas about career oriented, and kind of you're kind of like experience orientated, which is kind of as meaningful, I would say, as that. So that's I mean.
I do. I somehow agree with what is it.
Bungee jumping, huh?
You tried it.
Yeah.
I want to try it. Oh my God, the thrill,
Yeah.
adrenaline rush. You know, it'll be so good.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah. And would you be willing? I mean, in terms of jobs, for example, Z, you said you want to be like working in more like a communication. Work. So. Would you be willing to sacrifice your relationship with your family if, you know, in terms of working hours?
Right.
Because we can see that you, basically, family is important to you.
Yes, of course.
So it should be, I mean, there's got to be like some juggling to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I have to say once again, my parents have been supportive right from the start. And even when I started DJing, my dad wouldn't let me drive.
Yeah.
You know, he will make sure that I arrive at the studio on time, and then we'll be picking up even though I'm gonna finish up at midnight. So I think that's why I really feel I need to pay them because that's what they have been doing. Very supportive, and also making sure